Doramigi catapulted himself into the conversation of potentially being the #1 player in the world next season by winning Level Up Expo. And not only did he win Level Up Expo, he got a ton of amazing wins over Spargo, Zomba, Onin, and more. But today we're going to be watching two of his sets, not the tournament winning set, because I think that these two sets were better, honestly, which is going to be Spargo versus Doramigi and Zomba versus Doramigi. Again, I didn't watch a lot, but I think that was like Winners Finals was such a good set, so I want to cover it. And also the first two games don't add a lot of time, so let's go. So Spargo and Doramigi have gone back and forth in a couple of sets. I think Doramigi beat Spargo to knock him into losers of his really long Japanese tournament win, and Doramigi here with a vengeance. I forgot, Doramigi also did really well at technically the first event of the season, which was GSM. I forgot about that. But Doramigi has been having a really good season. First and second place in Japan. I think there was a 5th place at a super major, which is all going to be good placements. Those are all going to be fantastic. Right now, Doramigi has Spargo off stage. Limit is online, so getting hit off stage won't necessarily lead to your death. But again, a lot of tricky situations there with the very, very end of that Ram into the Dragon Laser. Again, I personally love watching Min Min. Again, I'm probably biased just because I played her at some point. Oh god, my green screen is not cooperating today. Sorry about that, but I can't fix that. Right now, Spargo keeping Doramigi in the corner. Again, Min Min does have pretty good anti-corner options, mostly going to be that dash attack and down tilt, or someone respects the space because they expect you to down tilt or dash attack, and then you just get to slowly whittle your way out of the corner. I think that was supposed to be dash attack by Spargo, got forward smash, and of course, Doramigi gonna run off stage. Doramigi runs off stage all the time, but that parry down smash was very nice by Spargo getting the stock. 64%, I would say isn't a lot, but in this matchup, it kind of is, because everything's just going to hit Spargo off stage and then lead to potential edge guards. That up B not working because Doramigi DIing correctly, dash attack out of the corner. Gonna cover a lot there with the 2 smash attacks. Couldn't even punish. I feel like maybe there was time if he like turned around that up tilt. I'm not sure. Ooh, nice. Oh, but doesn't get the up air. Spargo barely missing. Finishing touch definitely not gonna kill at 43. That is very, very, that's a crazy option to go for at that percent. Reads the lack of the rest of that cross slash, so he's going to get a shield grab there, even though that is one of the slowest grabs, if not the slowest grab in the game, and gets just a little ram doink, and that is going to be it. Again, it is the hitbox of this move is crazy. Like, I think this part's fine. The fact that it has a hitbox that whole way returning is kind of nuts, especially the fact that it still hits out. If that one hit in, 1, that would be kind of sick, but 2, at least you wouldn't get edge guarded by getting clipped out of kind of nowhere. Like, I can't imagine playing against Min Min as a very edge guardable character. Like, I have Pika Min Min, Pika and Brawler. I'll go over this stock. Pika Brawler, which can just kind of recover anyway, so very, very scary to just play a susceptible recovery. Get here, we have the dragon, the powered up dragon arm nair, which combos into short hop ram into the dragon smash, and then of course no double jump on Spargo, I don't think, because it looks like he got clipped out of it. Oh no, he got hit originally with no double jump. Got it, that's what happened. So he has to air dodge, and then of course that's like one of the easiest things for Min Min to cover. 2 stock for game 1. And again, it's interesting. Normally at a tournament with a bunch of upsets, Spargo is kind of one of those people that gets upset. But no, Spargo actually stayed, pretty strong throughout the winner's bracket of this tournament. Like, I wouldn't consider Doramigi versus Spargo really an upset. I don't even know who was seeded higher. But like, obviously Doramigi, one of the best players in the world. Spargo, one of the best players in the world, gets the air dodge. No, but good DI by Spargo made that a little bit difficult. That was a beautiful late down tilt, though. Could have been so much parry. Going to be some solid damage. Yeah, of course, the Dragon Arm's just going to cover a bunch of space. And now we have limit. Does not get the 2 frame though, but going to kind of pressure with the megawatt smash attacks. You don't really see I feel like Doramigi go for megawatt a ton. He's gone for it twice now, but I feel like he kind of only does it when people are at death percent. I know some people prefer like how big it is, or it can go through projectiles, but I guess not really gonna go through projectiles in this matchup, and just gonna pressure Spargo to go low and then basically force him to not grab the ledge, because if he went higher, it probably would have got hit by some other option that Doramigi was going for. Oh, tries to use the tether bounce, the smash attack bounce to get over the blade beam. We see them still have his tether bounce, which is why he made it back. Spargo going to use, okay, a really, really good nair. I was going to say use the blade beam, but again, that smash attack bounce for, Min Min, one of the most important resources that you can have, or that you have to pay attention to when you're playing Min Min. Nice fair down tilt, not going to get anything else though. That dragon hit, that was like the last frame it was available. But Spargo has a good, decent lead right now. Again, it feels really fickle because, like, obviously everyone's like, oh, just edgeguard Cloud. But I feel like Min Min is one of the characters that can actually kind of just edgeguard Cloud. Like, it's pretty hard to do as most characters. Like, there's definitely some that can, but a lot of them struggle. But Min Min actually just edgeguards Cloud. So, you know, no lead is comfortable in this position, which is a really scary mentality to have, right? I feel like that's one of the most important things. Like, one of the most impressive things, I guess, about Spargo is the fact that, like, he can die so often, and he simply doesn't. He made it back there. Like, the pressure of just like, oh, if I get hit, I'm dead, and then just like not caring about that is honestly crazy. Beautiful air dodge read though by Doramigi. Clips Spargo out of his double jump and then expecting another move, but Doramigi knows he can't really hit anything, so he waits for that air dodge and then punishes with that Ram smash attack. Try to get a down smash, true frame, not going to hit it. Okay, a back air. Spargo is going to close out the stock, so already a closer game than last game, no matter what. Oh, so much damage, though, with the Ram Smash attack. I do find it interesting he goes for Ram Smash attack into Dragon Tilt, just to, like, make sure it's a little bit safer, because the Dragon Smash attack is a lot more committal. Ooh, couldn't get the falling up air. Doramigi holding away to let himself be put in the corner. Spargo was right, but he didn't have the spacing correct. So much space coverage for the anti-edgeguard, jeez. Again, not going for the rest of the side B, and that Ram Tilt Dragon Smash is straight up just gonna be a kill confirm. 96%. You are not safe. I don't know if there's DIs that kind of cover around that. It's not 100% sure. Like, I just don't know. I actually just don't know. Yeah, honestly, it's still crazy, though. Min Min is a very strong character. I still remember thinking, like, hey, guys, like, when the character came out, I was like, hey, everyone, this character's, like, top 5 as hell. And everyone was like, no, ESAM, you're crazy. And then the character got nerfed, and then Doramigi showed up, and everyone's like, oh, this character might be top 10. I'm like, but y'all don't even know the menace of pre-patch Min Min. She was able to combo her nairs into so much more, and we've already seen him be able to combo his nairs into a lot. But, like, it was just, like, guaranteed, like, actual, like, 20 to deaths. It was kind of insane. And then up smash was stronger, and then there was more shield damage. This character was, like, not okay on release. That's why I was playing her. Ooh, air dodges into that cross slash. Spargo with a beautiful first stock, finally getting, like, a pretty sizable lead. Oh, but Doramigi again catching just the offstage positions, very close to getting a stock. Not going to quite yet. But again, those positions, that's just what's scary for Spargo, is you have to respect so much. Gets the pressure with the up B cancel, but no, Spargo burns his limit to get out of the position. Okay, that's going to cover. Ooh, had Spargo in an offstage position and wasn't far enough away to hit his arms, so then expect Spargo to just hold in because you're Cloud and you kind of have to, and then he got up smashed. But then Spargo kind of returning with a very nice stock right now, has a lot of percent on Doramigi. Oh, the tether cancel, so that was so much, he was at 0. The tether cancel did 45. With the Dragon Smash, this isn't my computer, this is just the game. The Dragon Smash into Ram Smash did 45% as a reversal. Oh my god, Spargo's gonna die for it, isn't he? He has no limit. He's dead. He got hit twice. That's insane. 45% with the tether cancel into just a nair. Short hop Ram nair, still one of the best, like, combo starters for Min Min, and that's insane. That's such a crazy stock. Min Min is a powerful champion. Oh, and now he got Megawatt Smash. Up B, no double jump for Spargo. He's dead? He's dead. He's dead. Doramigi, the GOAT. Those were crazy. He took 2 stocks in how fast? It started at 537, where he gets that hit, and this is end up going to be the stock with the Ram 2-frame. Honestly, Doramigi doesn't really go for Ram 2-frames very often, so, you know, it's a very strong option. So 37, he gets the hit here, no double jump, beautiful up B, and then gets the nair. Spargo doesn't want to air dodge there because it is pretty easy to punish. Yeah, he took 2 stocks in 20 seconds. Min Min's a strong champion, and that put Doramigi into winners semifinals, where he had a very close set with Kiarash, and then winners finals happened versus Zomba. And again, I want to mention, Zomba looked like the best player in the room in top 8 in general. Like, winners semis was very, very dominant for him. And then these first 2 games, spoilers, are pretty bad for Doramigi. I mean, immediately just, like, gonna put him in disadvantage. Rob, of course, a very solid advantage state. Again, I don't think he got a single 0 to death in this set. But just, like, overall, just, like, kept Doramigi in a really uncomfortable position, because, of course, one of the worst things about Min Min is her disadvantage state. Like, normally, Doramigi doesn't really care because he's just very good, or he'll just eventually win anyway. Also, he ran out of tethers, right? He already had done 3 tethers off stage. just to be like very clear. So he grabs the ledge here. That's 1. He's still off stage. You have to land in order to get your tethers back. So this position, that's 2. And then he doesn't land there because that was ledge jump. And then he tether cancels here with 3. And then no tether there because that was his 4th uppie. That is how the tethers work. So just something you got to look out for. If you can get 3 edge guards on a Min Min, you know she's down unless she can air dodge to stage, right? So Zomba, huge lead. Already lapping in percent. The gyro puts him off stage, so again, you got to be cognizant of those tethers. That's why you can expect Doramigi to do a ground ledge option, because he needs to like touch the ground actually, which that counts. Trying to use these ram nairs to get around stuff, but Zomba is just like perfectly ready with the shields. He's just been correct a lot, and that is up tilt up air. Not going to get it though. Maybe dead? No, doesn't get the strong hit of that, you know, dragon smash attack. Only the laser was coming out. Ooh, Doramigi trying to use some trickiness with the uppie, but Zomba again was ready for it with that kill up air, and that is a 3 stock to 1 stock lead. Doramigi looking a little lost right now. And again, these players have gone back and forth, and Producer Zomba has beat him a couple times. I know Doramigi has beat him a couple times. So, you know, pretty good rivalry in terms of like the set counts and stuff. Like obviously they haven't played a ton of times, but dash attack for Doramigi going to give himself the center stage, but that uppie not going to reach because Rob can just simply go too high. Sorry about the burp. Actually, I'm not sorry. It's a human thing. Is he dropping the gyro to potentially get the kill? But again, another nair has just been keeping Doramigi on that ledge. And again, he's uncomfortable with the ledge jump because he knows that potentially he's just going to be sent off stage again and just die eventually. Yeah. Zomba avoids that grab. Down tilt fair. Going to stay off stage with this uppie. Fair. And then just Doramigi's dead. 3 stock game 1. Again, I was like, oh, Zomba's going to win this set. He's playing super well. And then game 2 happens. Again, back to small battlefield. I think this whole set was on small battlefield. Because again, of course, as Min Min, you get to have a lot of space coverage with your arms, obviously. And you can kind of hit the platforms with short hop up air, which is really nice. But Rob is super down to have these platforms because you can just shark under them with up tilt and not really worry about the landing nairs that are coming out from Min Min or down air. Okay, another tether cancel. Gonna punish that down tilt on shield with sending Doramigi off stage yet again. Again, this is a bad position. This is one of the reasons why Leo was going Rob in this matchup, right, for quite some time. Trying to get this edge guard, but not gonna hit it. Up air for Zomba is going to hit, and then Doramigi didn't have a double jump because he already used his double jump right there. It was a little short, but you know, there's his double jump, so he got hit, had no double jump, so the nair, he can't recover. He should have probably down aired if he was going to do anything and just SD kill, but that is going to be stock lead for Zomba. Nice parry on the nair into dash attack, but not going to be anything more because, again, Rob has that flexible recovery. Laser, 41%, and again, has Doramigi at the ledge. And again, he doesn't want a ledge jump because he got punished for doing so earlier in the set. Finally, there's going to be a hit, so Doramigi gets back into neutral. No chance to get an up smash. And he's just trying to flail for a kill because he really struggled last game to get any type of kill. So you can see that in his play. And then Zomba is obviously aware of this, so he just has to avoid the megawatt, but doesn't avoid the up smash with that up tilt. So that is going to be a stock evening, but still 75% on Doramigi is a lot. And that gyro kind of falls for the tether. I thought he was going to throw the gyro up and it was going to be really good, but tries to get a defensive option to Zomba, but still big lead. Forces the double jump. Ooh, nice down air. But no, has no jump right now, so if he gets hit off stage, okay, he does not. That's a down tilt. He doesn't go for full hop nairs in that position, which I feel like is correct. Maybe he's just messing up, trying to get this edge guard right now, and he's doing a decent job. If you run out of fuel here, that can be really rough. There's going to be a smash attack there, and that should be no fuel on Rob, so Doramigi does take the lead, and I was like, okay, maybe this isn't going to be that bad. 34% already, of course. Dragon smash attack going to be about 21%. I was like, this is really good for Doramigi right now. 86%, that's a lot. Getting upbeat in the bubble can also be rough. You know, Zomba ran out of fuel right there, so he has to land, does so with that nair, hits the laser. And again, Doramigi still has an entire stock to play with, so you're thinking, okay, this is pretty good. Gets the roll, because again, he does not want to ledge jump, because Zomba's been so good at covering it. And now, the final stock of this game. Has Doramigi off stage again. This is where he can make his money. Doramigi's been rolling off the ledge a lot, rolling and get up attacking so much because, again, he's scared to ledge. I'm probably going to have to here. Still does not. Zomba still has him in the corner. Not going to be it. And that nair does ping with the megawatt smash attack because, again, moves do ping with those arms. There's the gyro. Nice tech by Doramigi, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Except I do know if it's enough, because I already watched this set. Ha ha ha. And that's the up air. And that's a cross-up. No, it's not a cross-up. I lied. It looked like it was based on the line. I think I messed up seeing it. Gyro, forward air. No forward air, but just cannot make it back. So Zamba does make that comeback there. So I was like, oh, he can win with the lead. He can win with a deficit. Zamba's looking good. And then things start to change in this set. So back to small battlefield for game 3. Again, we did see Doramigi be able to take a lead, so it's not like he can't be right a couple of these times and get some good positions and get some good edge guards, but Zamba's just been so resilient, right? And so now we have, again, pretty tight neutral. It does have the Dragon Laser upgrade, or the Dragon Arm upgrade because of that grab. It does stay for quite some time. There's going to be some damage and pressure because, again, there is definitely pressure in terms of, you know, one arm versus two arms, one arm versus two arm jump versus two arm smash attack. There's a lot of little differences. The gyro almost hitting there, and Doramigi going to go for an edge guard, but not going to hit the Dragon Laser, and then just wasn't ready for the reversal, and Zamba able to take out that stock and take a stock lead yet again. Misses that hit as well. Could have potentially been the stock if the spacing, like the vertical spacing, was a little bit better, but sometimes it is so awkward as Min to get those correctly. Oh, and misses that megawatt as well. Again, kind of had the air dodge red and scouted out, but didn't get it. Oh, gyro down, could have maybe been more. Gets the megawatt anyway, as Zamba tries to use a nair to kind of like reset the momentum. Nair not going to be safe. No double jump right now, and Doramigi prioritizes switching arms. Back throw. Anything? Not yet. But we do know Doramigi is a demon offstage, one of the best edge guarders in the game. Who gets a down tilt, gets another down tilt, and that's going to be the good damage. Up B cancel. Now we have the pressure with Doramigi off stage. Zamba has to go high, but does get hit by that ram tilt in that position. Still not a lot of fuel. Oh, but doesn't get the dash grab. Expected double roll, I guess. Ooh, speaking of expecting rolls, Zamba does get the hit there. No punish. No punish. No punish. And that's going to be up tilt, no up air available. The down smash misses. What is happening? Up throw won't kill here either because Min is so heavy, but the up air will. So Zamba takes the stock. What a weird stock position. Or like, that was really weird, I guess, sequence. And again, Doramigi still can't just get an edge guard. He doesn't have to necessarily get a kill with Mega. Never mind. He gets the kill with Megawatt. Okay, gets the up tilt. He's keeping Zamba in the air. This can be a problem because obviously as in disadvantage if Zamba is using the fuel and then eventually Doramigi gets Zamba off stage, it can lead to an earlier edge guard. Something you really got to pay attention with. Nice up B cancel so he wasn't stuck in that lag. And now again, off stage again. This is where Zamba has been getting all of his money in this set. Oh, footstool tries to get a second one, but Doramigi does double jump out. That's literally just a 50-50. Now we have a reversal of positions. Doramigi trying to close out this game. Again, he is down 2-0. One like up tilt up air can straight up just be the game for Zamba. Barely misses the megawatt there. And he's going to probably stay. No, okay, he goes back to Ram for a potential edge guard. But I know he, you know, at this percent will probably stay Oh, sorry, not Megawatt a lot of times, but gets the up smash on the nair. Because that is one of the things. Like, look how high Min goes up. And I mean, he honestly doesn't get hit that high, but like Min's up smash goes like even higher than that. So something you got to pay attention to, that nair finally getting punished by up smash, and that is going to be 2-1 still for Zamba, but Doramigi has life. Again, we love playing on the same stage every single game in a set. It's one of the best things to do competitively. I say sarcastically, but it's fine, because Zamba won here twice, so if you're not going to ban it, then like that's fine. And already Zamba with a huge lead, getting that parry, double down tilt, up air to interrupt the tether, gonna get the edge guard with the back air. I don't think he has any resources. Yeah, that is straight up gonna be the stock, and Zamba, after a very close game 3, barely a loss, is like, hey, I'm still the best player in the room right now, I think. And honestly, at this point, he was really playing like it. I remember watching it, I was like, oh, okay, so like last game was kind of a fluke. Zamba's ready for everything, it's fine. Parry into the back throw. Again, you're expecting a parry punish, so you're going to, you know, have, sorry. I'm going to say this and then I'll cover the edge guard. In this position, like when you get a parry, you expect them to do some like a fast move, so you're holding shield, but then the runoff nair into the full combo, Doramigi knowing exactly what spacing he can make it back with his recovery, so he knows he can kind of hold forward, get that nair ram into dragon smash, and that's just like a classic Min combo. So he does even up the stocks, and honestly, he didn't take that much percent, so good stuff right now to Doramigi. Only gotten 32% just from swatting Zomba away from the ledge. The up tilt does not work in his favor, though. Has a double jump, so doesn't make it back. Maybe tried to, the gyro would have hit him to the right anyway, it didn't matter. But right now, again, a big lead for Zomba. Misses picking up the gyro with the nair, which isn't great, but goes for nair, expecting him to be able to shield or something, or maybe DI in, but so he misses a little bit of damage there, gets hit by the very end of down tilt, which again is that combo down tilt, up tilt for the anti-air, up B for the air-to-air, and then he's just trying to shark him with these smash attacks, but unable to get it right now, but also not really taking a lot of damage, has center stage control as well, dash attacking also the gyro out of the way, and that's going to be Dragon Smash to try to like mix up some timings, but Zomba misses his turnaround grab, so again, missing out on at least a couple hits of damage in this stock so far since Doramigi has kind of taken control. But the laser takes the control right back. And a random Dragon Smash laser. I don't know, was that a punish for something? Does he go for a gyro? No, he just tries to mash out a hit stun so he can move more. And that Dragon Smash again able to cover so much distance. And suddenly this is a scary position for Zomba. Has off stage, but hits the jump, gets the drag down up air, but it doesn't fully connect into the up tilt, so not going to be the full position. Dash attack, Doramigi again trying to anti-air there, but getting clipped by that nair through the platform, a little unfortunate. That's going to be the nair. Is that going to be the stock? No, not quite. 80% though is a lot on Rob. Got to be scared. There's a 2-frame with Ram Ram, and then he's ready to go for an edge guard with Megawatt. You see him end up switching back to Ram Ram because of how exactly Zomba recovered. Megawatt smash attack straight up gets the kill. I thought it was a different one. That's kind of crazy. It looks like it doesn't kill, and then you kind of see like Rob like start rotating. But I guess there was just a little bit more. Yeah, maybe his like arm or like the base of his body like rotated into the blast zone, even though he was kind of at a hit stun. So Doramigi is going to take game 4, and we are going straight into game 5. Again, small battlefield, very close game so far. Lots of back and forths in this set. Again, as I mentioned, hot set if you can, respect Min at all. And again, it has gyro right now, and the crazy thing about having gyro in your hand is you can always use your special arm first, so Ram, like your right arm, which is Ram Ram, the Megawatt, or the second dragon, and then you can use your, your always dragon arm without throwing the gyro, which is kind of insane. And again, now we see Doramigi being really aggressive, knowing that he can get rid of the fuel on Rob. Honestly, he has like half of it gone right now. The dragon gonna hit. There's very little fuel right now on Zomba, but he does make it back. I don't know. We couldn't see based on the camera if he had any fuel, but if I feel like he got another hit, it would have been it. But speaking of another hit, gets the very lingering hitbox of that Megawatt. It literally baited air dodge. Like, obviously, Zomba air dodged a little early, right? But, like, it baited the air dodge and then ended up hitting it anyway. That is the power of that slow arm. It's why you mix up that arm versus the Dragon Smash attack arm. And again, Zomba trying to footstool and immediately kind of take the lead away from Doramigi. But now this is pressure for Doramigi. But Zomba does get a hit. Up throw. Forward air. Second forward air potentially. No, gyro. Okay. Good stuff by Doramigi right there to get around it. But Zomba keeping Doramigi in the corner anyway. But again, that tether cancel, another like 38%. Really, really clutch in those positions. The tether cancel dragon into Megawatt smash attack, just throwing out all your smash attacks. And again, now we have the aggression right here for Doramigi, knowing that if he hits a really high up Megawatt nair, especially with bad DI, it could just potentially be the stock. There's going to be an up smash. It does hit the sweet spot. And this is just pressure right now for Doramigi and Zomba's lead and his potential of being in Winterside Grand Final slowly slipping out of his fingers. There's a Ram Ram nair. Very little fuel right now on Zomba. 0 at that point. And that's why, like, you just see these powerful Doramigi edge guards. He's just covering so much space. Like, obviously the hits are good, but what is really impressive about Doramigi is the fact that he's able to control so much space, knowing like, oh, I'm gonna like do a Ram Ram up there just in case you recover in specific positions, and he's covering things, making Zomba go low into forcing that position where he gets to do that Ram Ram nair. It is beautiful stuff. Again, is it good edge guarding with the character? Yeah, for sure. But also it's really scary, and we've seen Doramigi SD a couple times. We've seen him struggle to get the edge guarding kills earlier in the set, so it's just he's been more correct. Gets the down tilt into gyro down smash, so Zomba does take a stock, but he is down an entire stock. He needs to play almost perfectly for the rest of this game in order to win. And spoilers, my video is about Doramigi, so I don't think he does. And or Doramigi plays really well, gets the whiff punish Ram Ram smash attack into Dragon Smash attack, and this is just looking really scary. Doramigi's juggle game has been so good, and again, wasting a lot of fuel, so if he does get hit off stage, he can potentially die. Doesn't in that position, though. Nair side B. Going to be really good position for Zamba. Gets Doramigi off stage. No double jump, no nothing right now, but does end up making it back there. And just rolling, because even if he gets hit here, he's going to get all his resources back. His double jump, his tether bounce, his smash attack bounce. Uh-oh. And Doramigi, oh, so close with that up smash, but the forward smash punish is going to hit, so Zamba does have a chance here. Last stock for both players. I thought he was going to get this dash attack into the gyro combo, but Doramigi DIing very well, so he's not going to get hit. And you see Zamba kind of like throw away. It's like, I don't want to rely on the 0 to death, which maybe he should have. I don't know. It's always hard to know. Megawatt is online, so any potential landings can be the stock. No, he switched back to Ram yet again. And there's the whiff punish with the Megawatt. Zamba not, landing quite close enough to Min, and that is the scary thing about using such a committal option of that Rob Nair. Reverse 3-0 in winners finals to advance to grand finals, where he eventually faced Onin, and Onin was no match for the Doramigi winning a Premier. I think it's the first Premier victory for Doramigi. He's done very well at a lot of tournaments, and he's won majors and super majors, but I do not think he's won a Premier. So again, going into Kagedibi next weekend, he is probably the player to watch. Him, Spargo, Mia, of course, Akola, because Hurt's not going. So the race for number 1, pretty tight right now, and Kagedibi is going to be the tournament of Smash Ultimate. Like, when Smash Ultimate closes, I feel like Kagedibi is going to be the tournament people talk about for, like, the next Smash game. When, like, people look back, it's like, oh man, Civil War, oh man, Apex 2013 or 2012 for Brawl, and, Kagedibi is going to be the tournament for Smash Ultimate. So yeah, I definitely think y'all should watch that. I will of course be analyzing it in post. I will analyze more about Level Up Expo, because this was a pretty good tournament. A lot of crazy stuff happened. Thank y'all for watching. As always, social media and partner stuff's down below, and I will see you all next time. Peace. Pizza, yummy, yummy, yummy.